do you think God said when he pulled that muddy Adam out of that muddy ground? I think probably, oh shit. But I may be wrong. My husband says God would never swear, but I say if you made the entire universe, you don't have to apologise for your language. Plus, the whole thing may have been a giant accident. Anyway, my point is that when you make something on such a mass scale as people, you'd expect there have got to be failed products. Some people so rotten, everything they touch turns sour. Some places so corrupt, the air there feels like concrete. That is what we're dealing with today. Here, God failed and forgot. No morals, no values have hold of this place. You too can feel the sickness creep upon these walls. You too see that the windows here do not look onto anything. Paul, the old man that lives here, says sometimes he hears footsteps wandering about the house at night, even though no one lives here but him these days. I think the loss of his wife made him a bit, crazy. Though, if I'm perfectly honest, sometimes walking around here, you feel as though 100 people were watching you.
I love it! This is perfect. Where do I sign?
Honey, are you sure?
A haunted house? Of course I'm sure.
But Michael, what about the kids?
The kids will love it. Murders. There have been murders here. Have you guys had plenty of murders?
Yes, a real massacre.
Amazing! Gary, we're going to be so happy here.
You're not a real estate agent, are you?
No, indeed. I'm Mr. Paul Johnson's lawyer. He's very keen to sell quickly, and as I can see, you're interested.
Where do I sign?
Honey, I really think we should talk about this.
Sweetie, say no more. My word is final. Madam, here is my offer.
Oh, wow.
How much are we paying for this?
Well, everything seems to be in order, so let me show you the door. Yes, this way, thank you, I'll be in touch. Paul, you're not gonna like this. You're rich.
Paul?
Do you think he's gone away? God, it smells musty in here. Does he ever open a window?
No, it used to be Diane's job.
Well, I know, but she's been dead years now.
Maybe. You found a new grandma? Maybe that's why he dragged us here.
Impossible. He's a downright loser.
Donald!
Look, the only thing that can convince a woman to spend time in your father's quite unpleasant company is obscene and out of money. And we both know he hasn't got that. Look at this place.
Is it his? Does he own it?
I mean, this rat hole is the only thing he owns. I'm pretty sure his wife bought it for him.
So, who gets him when he kicks the bucket? Why? You'd live here. You? Oh, I don't know. I think with the wedding coming, we could do with a bit more space than what we've got in the apartment. We could renovate it, maybe.
Well, there's definitely something we can do with it. I mean, it would be such a nice place to start a new life, don't you think?
Look at them making plans. Oh,
our daughter really is the self-made woman we raised her to be. And having a real estate agent in the family is going to be a blessing.
I know, Barbara, this really is the best we could have hoped for. The bastard's territorial, though. He won't give the house up without a fight. It'll be all, oh, I've lived here my whole life. Oh, it's the only thing I own. Blah, blah, blah. He'll get angry at you just for asking.
You know, I'm sure you're over-exaggerating. Mary, I'm really looking forward to meeting your grandpa. I'm sure he's perfectly rational. All we're going to have to do is show him that we have a future and he doesn't.
You're underestimating the negotiation qualities of my fiancé.
Look, I've known this pain in the arse long enough. If we want to survive this weekend, we ought not to speak of such things. All right?
All right.
Right.
Oh. You're here. I was hoping you'd arrive later.
Nice to see you too, Dad.
Go on then. Tell me. How are the kids?
They're good, thank you. We brought Mary with us.
Oh. Which one are you again?
The second one? You do know it's just me and my brother, right?
Oh, yes. Yes, I remember. You're the accident, aren't you? I bet they made you pay rent at the age of 14 as well.
Actually, when I was 14, I paid rent because I chose to.
No, don't waste your breath. Look at her. She's the perfect sad mix of the both of you. Who's this? Wait. Let me guess. Horrible suit. A horrendous hairstyle and... Oh, God, I can smell the stench of your cologne from over here. You're trying to impress at a family reunion. You bring your briefcase with you. How am I looking? Am I grandson-in-law?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
Don't sir me! What is he, this one? A banker? An advertising representative? An entrepreneur selling toilets?
Paul, you know that's what I do, and it is a very respectable profession.
Don't waste your breath. Dad, may I remind you that you were the one that asked us here, and we had the good courtesy to come. A good host doesn't start the evening by insulting his guests. A good
Oh! I'm sorry. Would you like some tea, darlings? How about some crumpets, buttercups? What about maybe a few bits of cake?
Look, Paul, cut the crap. We're trying to be the good people here, coming up for the weekend, spending time with you, like you asked. Maybe you could do the same. What did you even want us up here for, in the first place?
I have an announcement to make.
You're sick?
No!
You found a job.
No!
You've met someone?
No, not really, no.
You've decided to go to a nursing home.
No, I don't like you already!
You're going to give us our inheritance in advance?
No! No! No, no, no! Will you just shut up and listen to what I have to say?
Well, go on then.
I have acquired a goldfish.
Oh, God.
I know. She's stunning, isn't she? Would you look at the legs on her? Wow. Every night I go to sleep gazing into those dreamy eyes. You know, I think I'm in love.
In love! The legs on... It's a fish! Oh, God! You invited us here to see a fish! Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? I need a drink. Or some air. Or a fucking drink.
Listen, Mary, I've been thinking. I've sold tons of houses to old codgers like this. I reckon if we're nice to him, he's more than likely to give us the house anyway. I mean, the man barely makes sense.
I bet he can see with well many people.
Stable relationship, good salary, educated. He just hasn't realised it yet.
There's got to be a way to convince him this house is too good for the miserable year he's got left to live.
You know, maybe he didn't like me because I was too polite.
That's genius. He was intimidated by my looks and your watch. Tell you what, lose the jacket in the briefcase. Give me the watch.
No! Why?
Be a man, John. It's all about your mental state. All your years of hard work have led to this. Today, you're not John. Today, you're as crazy as my grandpa.
So I like goldfishes and not cleaning up now?
Exactly. Not sports cars, not guard dogs, not your job, but goldfish.
Sweetie, I'm not sure I can do this.
Oh, John, when we met, you said you'd sacrifice anything to make me happy.
But I didn't think that would imply me.
Think of the house.
And a new watch?
If we get the house, I'll buy you the most expensive one I can find.
New suits?
New suits.
Do you think he'll buy it?
He doesn't really know us yet. We can still win him. Lose your real estate agent ways. Play it cool.
Cool. Cool. Alright.
Cool.
Oh, Pee man, cool! So, a goldfish. Yeah?
This, son, is not just a goldfish. This is the love of my life.
By which you mean it's a nice pet, right?
This is not just a pet. This is my one true love.
That's funny, actually. I remember getting down and dirty with a goldfish too once.
Listen, Grandpa, we were thinking, hasn't this house become a little big for you?
That doesn't matter. What matters is that me and my goldfish are one at heart. That we are happy here. And I believe we are, aren't we, Mrs. Puppy Flower?
Mrs. Poppyflower? Is that her name?
Is there a problem? Sorry, I would have called her yours, but I can't remember your name.
No, that's not what she meant, is it, darling? In fact, we really like it, don't we, honey? Hello, Mrs. Puppyflower. Who's a good fish? You're a good...
Don't talk to her like that! You're making her nervous!
Yeah, John, you're making her nervous.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Puppyflower. I shouldn't have addressed you like that. Friends, shake hands.
So, how long have you had her?
2 years now. 2 long, happy years.
That's about the same for me and John.
Aren't you bored of him yet?
Hey, you're not bored of your goldfish.
Listen, Grandpa. You found the right fish. And we're really happy for you, we really are. But, surely you don't want to stay in a place where so many of your memories aren't with Mrs. Puppyflower. Have you considered that?
I have considered this, yes.
And
You're not getting my house.
What? Who said anything about the house? Who do you think we are? You think we're just going to come here and chase you out of your house, old man? No, you invited us here, and we've been nothing but nice to you and your goldfish, and you haven't even acknowledged it.
Look, I don't care what you want. I invited you here to meet me and my goldfish, okay? Now, if you don't mind, please leave. Mrs. Puppyflower and I have got some sleepy time planned. We've got some hard napping to do.
Sleepy?
oh, I need a drink. Or some air. A drink will do.
Can you believe this?
Look, I can't say I'm surprised.
What the fuck is wrong with him? Why would he? Oh God, we are busy people. We have better things to do with our life.
Indeed, I could be alphabetizing my cufflinks right now.
Do you know what? I think we should just send him to a home now.
How long have I been telling you your father is a nut job?
And my mum's a goldfish. I suppose that makes sense, right?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for the gin. I know he hides the gin here somewhere. Found it.
What's that?
Fucking open.
Barbara?
Oh God. That tastes like goldfish piss.
Barbara,
What?
your father's selling the house.
What do you mean he's selling the house? Where would he live? Oh God, not with us.
Barbara,
What, Donald?
your father's rich.
What do you mean, rich? Have you seen the house? He can't get anything for it.
Very rich.
Donald, how rich? Really rich? Really rich? Oh God, he's so... Oh my God, he's going to pay us back. All that money he owes us with the interest. Oh God, we're so rich. And when he dies, we get everything.
Barbara, why didn't he tell us about this?
What do you mean?
Or why didn't he tell us he was selling the house?
He probably just forgot. He's senile. He doesn't...
Okay, but what if he forgot to put us in his will?
Donald,
If he had-
he's my father. He's my father. Family's so important to us, he wouldn't have done that.
I'm just saying, God forbid, maybe we should be nice to him, at least for the couple of days while he works out what he's doing with the money.
Okay.
After all, it is only a goldfish.
Whatever makes him happy.
What are you two doing in my office?
Nothing, just saying good things, like how you used to tell me stories in here when I was little.
What are you talking about? I never did anything of the sort.
So goldfish, yeah?
Not just a goldfish. Mrs. Puppyflower is the love of my life.
Of course.
So we were thinking, surely this house is getting a bit big for you.
What is it with you all today? You're not happy with your mansion by the beach? First my job, then my wife, then my grandchildren, now my house?
Well, we just saw this paper and we thought
What paper?
that we'd celebrate.
You nosy bastards!
Paul, it's great news.
It's none of your business. Give me that. I invited you here to meet my goldfish, not to stick your nose through my stuff. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm out of fish food. I'm off to get some.
I've just seen Grandpa. What did you do?
What did I do? What did you do, Mary? I thought we weren't going to talk about the house.
Oh, so when Grandpa leaves the office and says, the toilet maker and his sandwich making machine are trying to steal my money, I'm not talking about you.
Listen, there's no reason to shout here.
Shut up, John.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Don't talk to me like that.
Act this out like rational human beings.
Okay, I'm going to punch this specific...
Whoa, no. Barbara, no.
Okay.
No.
You have gone way too far this time! What did you want an accident? You won!
I've got the fish!
Oh, God.
Oh, Christ. John, go get a glass. Donald, a fish defibrillator.
Yeah, get him.
John, the kitchen's in the other bloody direction.
There's no such thing as a fish defibrillator!
Do something!
I've got to go!
Pour needs water in it, you moron! Come on, this is puppy flower!
Barbara, I think it's dead.
What have we done?
So, what do we do?
We could get another fish?
Oh, what, you think we're going to find the exact same fish, the exact same bowl, in the time it takes him to get back from? Oh, the pet store.
No, because he'll be back in 20 minutes and he's going to realise we've killed his fish. And then he'll write us out of his will. I mean, his life. And oh God, why couldn't you have gotten a normal pet? Like a normal senile man, like a cat or a dog.
Not what, as if you couldn't kill them.
Hey, I didn't kill your dog, Mary. He met a very nice lady dog and decided to elope.
Oh, no, why do I always 8, Mum?
Okay, so I killed your dog, okay. But it was an accident. And I don't like your tone, Mary dear. You should be mourning Mrs. Puppyflower.
Do you hear yourself? You're just trying to get your money back for what Grandpa owes you.
I am trying to keep my family together. And in family, people don't owe each other. That means Grandpa has to pay his debts.
Ladies, we should all just calm down.
Shut up, John! Anyway, you can talk, little miss. Who's going to get in the house when he kicks the bucket?
Oh, look at that gleam in your eyes. Do you really think Grandpa owes you anything? You had Grandpa change his will, you had Grandpa change her medication, and now you're going to kill his second one too low.
Hello? Paul? It's Martha. Is anyone there?
That's his lawyer. We can't let her find out. She'll rat us straight out.
What do we do?
Hello? Paul? I brought the document you asked for. You just have to sign it.
Life is about appearances. Clean the fish up. I will take care of her. Martha, darling. What a pleasure. Barbara!
I didn't expect to see you here. We so rarely see you around the house.
Well,
now.
we thought a weekend couldn't hurt. Can I help you?
I should come back later.
What's this?
That's for Paul.
Well, you won't mind if I keep it then, will you?
Actually, I do mind. It's none of your business.
Well, what could be so important that I, his own daughter, couldn't read?
Barbara, please don't open this.
Oh, Martha, darling. You haven't learnt your lesson yet, forget who I am. What I know.
Please, Barbara.
I remember a young lawyer, recently married to her husband, recently employed by this husband, head of a very, very important law firm. Anyway, I remember her cheating on this husband with my husband. Now, when I found out, did I tell anyone? Did I, Martha? Answer. No, you didn't. No, I didn't. Oh, if your husband found out, how do you think he'd react? Badly, I suppose. Very badly. Yeah. We made a deal that day, Martha, didn't we? What was it?
I was to keep an eye on your father, and
You were supposed to keep an eye on my father, weren't you? Make sure he had enough satisfaction in his little life not to come and ruin mine, right? Make sure he was occupied, right? And did you do that? Got him a pet. The pet's dead, Martha. I thought you should know. Anything I should know?
he's going to be devastated.
Have you grown soft, Martha? Are you fond of my father?
I'm not like you, Barbara. I'm not heartless.
I care about your father. I care about you. I always respected our deal.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I don't care how lovely and nice you are to everyone else. You've been shitty to me.
What are you talking about? You didn't tell me he was selling the house, Martha, did you?
How did you find out?
The question is not how I found out. The question is, do you want to go back on our deal yet again?
Barbara, I swear I was going to tell you.
Well, it's too late now. I don't care about the house. What I care about right now is, what's in this paper?
It's your father's will. I brought it so he could sign it.
Huh. And what does it say?
Your father is giving all his wealth to your daughter and her future husband.
Oh. Well, that's great news, isn't it?
I suppose you're not angry.
Angry? Oh, goodness gracious, no. Why? I love my daughter. What a lucky girl.
I'd imagine that.
Well, it's not your job to imagine now, is it? It's your job to shut your little mouth and stick to the plan. Now, I'm going to give this to my father, and Martha dear, you can leave.
And really,
now.
I can
No,
stay.
really.
Oh, leave!
Bye.
Oh my! Can you believe this?
That miserable bastard!
Oh, we've been great with him, haven't we?
We've done more than enough.
We would have welcomed him into our house had he needed it.
Absolutely.
We were giving him money from our own pocket so he'd be comfortable.
And you've seen this house. Apparently he didn't need it.
We don't deserve this. Oh, and to think that John, the moronic loser of a son-in-law, is going to get the money.
I'm not even sure I like this John.
He can go to hell. He can go to hell. Imagine his face when he finds out he's never going to have to work again, that bastard.
I deserve an early retirement.
Think of what the neighbours will say when they find out we've been disowned.
I'll never set foot on the golf club again.
We have to keep up appearances.
But you try doing that when you've got nothing to offer your own daughter for her wedding day.
Oh God, what are we going to do?
Well, we can't let that happen.
Well, we've got to talk to him.
We've got to do something.
Well, we have to convince him.
And say what?
I don't know. Maybe if we were nicer.
We've just killed his fish.
We say Mary did it. We blame her. We tell him it was her wretched little plan to get her claws into his house, and we warn him and pretend to be on his side.
He won't believe you, Barbara. He doesn't trust you. Remember you tried to get his nanny fired because she had a funny accent?
There's got to be something.
Oh, well, I'm sure there's something. I mean, maybe we could convince a judge that he's gone mad.
Donald,
What?
there is something.
I can't see it.
Think.
Still don't see it.
Think harder.
Nothing.
He hasn't signed anything yet. Uh-huh. If we wait for too long, he's going to find out we have it. If he disappeared without a will, we get everything.
That's genius. Why didn't I think of that? We need a plan.
Let's see our options.
I mean, we could try poisoning.
You know, I think just suffocating him might be a lot easier. I mean, he's old and weak and he probably couldn't struggle.
What if he's old and weak? Why don't we just throw a piano at him?
Because he doesn't have a piano.
Does he have any other instruments?
Well, he played the violin, so... I don't think that would work as well.
No, probably not.
No.
Hmm.
We might not have to do it. I mean, he's gonna come back really soon to realise his poor little goldfish is dead. He's old and weak and freakishly attached to it. I mean, the grief will probably just kill him.
That's genius. We just need to make him so sad that he wants to die. We have to make him so depressed that he thinks he's going to a better place. We get the house, Mary's in the blame, and best of all, we're completely innocent.
You know, if it's too much for you, you don't have to go through with
I
it.
mean, Barbara, I made a vow to you a long time ago. For worse, for richer, till death do us part.
So that's it then.
That is it.
We're going to kill Paul Johnson.
Calm down.
I left her here on the desk. I can remember it clearly.
Maybe she met a gentlefish and ran off into the sunset.
Do you take me for a fool? I know only dogs do that.
Look, Grandma, I'm sure she'll be back soon.
You've stolen her, haven't you?
No, why would we do that?
You saw how happy I was with her. You're all the same! Liars! Thieves!
Grandma, we've met Mrs. Poppyflower. She was a lovely fish.
You wanted her for yourselves then, didn't you?
Paul, I'm allergic to fish. I've said it.
Allergic to fish? Allergic to fish? What kind of a shitty excuse is that?
Oh, Paul, what's the problem?
You've stolen my fish.
Paul, we have some very important news for you.
What have you done to my fish?
We killed her. She's dead. Mrs. Poppyflower's dead.
What?
She is an ex-fish.
it was an accident, I swear.
No, it wasn't.
No, we were playing and the ball just broke and we thought it was funny to kill something you love.
Why?
Well, with a name like Mrs. Puppyflower and those really weird googly eyes that follow you around the room, it did seem the only natural thing to do.
Where is she now? Can I see her?
Oh God, no. We flushed her down the toilet.
But she deserved a proper funeral.
Oh, Paul, we said some words.
Really?
Yes, very thoughtful, sentimental stuff for funerals. It was, what was it? It was, oh, fuck you, Mrs. Puppyflower!
Paul, I promise me and Mary had nothing to do with this. It was an accident.
Shut up, John! Get out! All of you, get out! You cruel, heartless bastards! I want you gone by the morning! What am I going to do? My life is over. It's ruined. I've nothing left to live for. Not even a ridiculous living creature to care for.
It's not working as well as I thought it would.
Give it a minute. I mean, you heard him. Have some faith in human desperation.
Or, I found these pills in his bathroom. And if we mix them with these,
Where did you find those?
don't ask questions you don't know the answer to, or don't want to know the answer to.
Okay. So, we mixed them and then what?
Well, hopefully he follows Mrs. Puppyflower.
Woohoo! That's brilliant. It would so easily pass as an accident.
Well, if we're going to do it, we may as well do it now. Look, he's completely vulnerable.
Okay.
Paul?
What do you want from me? First my wife, my job, then my house, now my fish. What's next? My life.
Don't be silly, Daddy. We just want you to be happy.
You said...
Look, Paul, we know what we said. When work gets a bit much, I like to take some of these. Do you want to try some? There you go, old man.
I feel the same.
I don't know, maybe it has a delay period or something.
This isn't like you to care for me.
Well, you know, Dad, anything for you.
That's so nice of you.
You know we lied about killing Mrs. Puppyflower on purpose. It was an accident. We just, thought you'd feel better if you had someone to blame.
What are you talking about? She's not dead. She's there. She's there.
Sorry?
Hello, Mrs. Puppyflower. Look at her. Hasn't she grown? She's 10 foot high now. Wow. Mrs. Puppyflower, I knew the fish food I was giving you was going to make you grow. Wow. Isn't she majestic?
Donald, what have you done to my father?
I don't know, but there's definitely something 10 foot high in the living room. Look, I don't know. I gave him enough to kill a small hippo.
Hippos? Not hippos, no! Fish! Wonderful, glorious fish everywhere! And we're flying now. Fly with me, fish! You're all my friends now! Woo! Whee!
He's clearly doing fine.
Fine? No, just fine! I'm amazing! Woo! Woo!
I think I might have got the drugs wrong.
Wrong? They weren't wrong. They brought Mrs. Poppyflower back. And we're dancing now.
Well, how many type of drug do we own, Donald?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
Whoa. Wait. Is your hair real? Whoa. It's like seaweed.
Well, clearly we're going to have to change our plan.
Am I growing gills? I'm not flying now. I'm a fish too. Barbara, when you changed your mother's medication, you should have given her this.
What are we going to do? How are we going to get out of this mess? Speak.
Breathing underwater is amazing. I can see all those sharks out there.
Daddy? Are you sure you're not feeling a bit sad now?
Sad, Barbara? Sad? I've never felt better. You know, Barbara, I forgive you for what you did to Diane. Come here, hug me.
Whoa. Seaman to the oceanic abyss from whence you came. I'm trying to speak a language he'll understand, dear.
Well, goldfish don't live in the ocean.
What?
Not back to the ocean! No, Mrs. Poppyflower, quick, run!
Back to you! Back! Now,
We're going to have to involve the
any suggestions?
I say he can survive any bloody drug he wants. What he won't survive is our daughter and her husband's greed, if it's armed with a knife!
Wow. I'm so high up here.
Just follow my lead, okay?
Did you see that?
What the fuck is going on here?
I'm so high up here. Did you see that? Was that a rocket? Was that Venus? Was that a shooting star?
You know, I've read about this actually. When the grief gets too much, the brain just shuts down and people hallucinate.
Boy!
Darling, your grandfather's very vulnerable.
Boy!
These past few weeks,
Flower.
feeling very vulnerable these past few weeks.
How so?
Hug me! Yeah! Crash landing!
Yes. I believe his lawyer's been taking advantage of him.
The one which came earlier.
She gave me this document.
What document?
It says... Oh, God. I can't say it, Donald. You have to say it.
No, say it, you must.
You have to.
No, I can't.
I can't.
No, you can't.
You have to.
Okay, I will. Your grandfather is giving the house to charity!
That's impossible! He's got to do something!
And it's not just that, it's worse than that. It's not just any charity.
No, don't tell me.
Yes, yes, my dear. It's
An
No. Privileged, useless children are getting free funds from the state in my family.
His lawyer is a criminal, taking advantage of an old man like this.
What are we going to do?
Well, I was just going to give this back to him.
Mum, no. You always tell me to be strong in difficult situations. Well, this is one. I can think of one solution.
Don't tell me.
We're going to have to kill Grandpa.
I'm so proud of you, my daughter. Just like your mother.
John, my love, are you with me?
I always will be. I will help you repair this injustice.
Children, husband, I found some weapons. I believe we should all participate.
This is the best day of my life. I'm so happy you're all here.
Well, you know, Dad, it's like I always say, family is the one most important thing in life.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see how much you all cared.
Oh, we love you very, very much, Paul.
And Mary, I didn't even congratulate you on your wedding.
Oh, thanks, Grandpa. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony.
I can't wait to see it. Where's it going to be?
Somewhere fancy and far away. We haven't quite decided yet.
Wonderful. You know, I don't think I've ever felt safer or more at home with you all here around me.
Well, you know, family is the one most important thing.
The crazy things we do for family.
Family matters.
It really does.
No, I wanted to talk to you all about family matters.
Oh, what a day.
At least the house won't turn into an orphanage.
And yet, I'm an orphan.
Oh, Grandpa, are you sure you wouldn't like some wine?
I know he shouldn't. He said it'd be the death of him.
Oh, well, it would have been criminal not to welcome.
Oh, especially after this weekend, Paul. It's been to die for!
And to think he said this house felt bad. Now we know what he means.
And we're going to get him a new house. A bit small, very cosy. A one-room studio. But a lovely smell of pine.
We should go visit Paul. You know how he lives.
Oh, yeah, I think the moral of this weekend has been, be careful what you wish for. That's what you get for sleeping with the fishes.
To family.
To family.